Hello, welcome to episode 88 in the Datapack tutorial series version 1.21. We're going to make some torch arrows. A nice little basic thing. Not going to go too crazy with it. So, there's my testing wall over there. I've got some coal and some arrows. I'm going to stick them in there. I'm going to get some torch arrows. And I'm going to fire my torch arrow at the wall. Doink. Boink. At the floor. And at... Doesn't stick in fences. No, no, no. Okay, there we go. That's what it does. Now, I made this because you want to light up caves and you just got to run in there and keep getting killed. This is just fire torches all over the place and light it up nice and easily. Anyway, let's get on and make it now. Okay, we'll start off in VS Code and we'll add some folders and files like we normally do. So inside my namespace, new folder, recipe, inside recipe, new file. torcharrow.json. It's not going to be happy, but we'll fill that in later. Inside my namespace function, new folder for my functions. Let's just call it torch arrow. And inside there, a new file which we'll call give. That's to give us a torch arrow, funnily enough. And a new file called place torch. Okay, let's do the give first because that makes sense. We will give the executor a tipped arrow. We'll let's give it an item name. Give it an item name. Item name equals apostrophe, speech marks inside there. Torch arrow. We'll give it some potion contents. Potion contents will equal, open and close. Custom color. 537395 because that's like a dark red. That's the color I'm going for. Cool. Okay, that'll do. I think. Let's save that. Let's go and test it. Here we are. Let's do a reload. Function give. That looks like it. There it is. Cool. Torch arrow. Nice. Let's go back. Let's do the tick function. We are going to execute as any entity whose type equals arrow if items entity, that entity, contents is actually a tipped arrow, and not only a tipped arrow but a tipped arrow with potion contents which are equal to a custom color of 5373952. I hope I got that right. If it is, and at that entity, if its MBT equals in ground true, then at that entity we will run a function place torch. Save that. Okay. Let's go off to place torch. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the arrow. There we go. And then we'll stop doing processing at it. And it also means it's going to be removed even if we exit this function, which we will do now. Exit unless block at the arrow is Minecraft air run return fail. Okay, that's just to stop it getting stuck in fences and things, and if it got stuck in the fence it would still be processed by this because it would still be an arrow, it would still be a tipped arrow, it would still have the custom color, it would be in the ground, and this would be running at it every time. So what we'll do is we'll just remove it. We'll say no, we'll get rid of you. Okay, and let's play a sound. Is it a torch? Block torch? No torch. There is no torch place. Okay, so it's probably just placing a wooden block then, isn't it? Wooden block place. Wood place. Yeah, we go wood place. That'll do. We'll play it on the master channel for all players at those coordinates. Volume of 1, pitch of 1, minimum volume of 0. Okay. Now we want to place torch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, is there a block to the north? Or yeah, no, is there a block to the south? Let me have a look. Let's go over here. And so we'll look at this wall. Let's get a torch. See, I see. So, is there a block? Which way are we facing? We are facing south. So let's pretend that the arrow is here, and it's saying it's looking to the south. Yes, so if there is a block to the south, then place a torch, which is, if we look over on the right hand side, we can see it's facing north. Okay. So let's keep that in mind. Let's execute unless block to the south, so that's positive Z, is Minecraft air. Obviously if it's air, we don't want to stick a torch floating in the air. On the other hand, if it's not air, then we will return run, set block at those coordinates, Minecraft wall torch facing equals north. Okay. Yep. Let's copy that. Let's do south, so minus, and this will be south. And then we will paste it 2 more times. Let's just get rid of this bit and this bit. Let's do east and west. So if we're going to place it to the east, do we want minus? I think we would want minus for that one. And west would be positive. So it's going to check all the directions first. If it doesn't find any walls there, it will say, okay, what about the floor block? Executive block. It's got to be stuck in something, otherwise we wouldn't have got this far. So we can assume there's no wall there, then it must be stuck in the floor. So let's do Minecraft air run. We don't need return because this is going to be the last command anyway. Set block those coordinates, Minecraft, and this time it'll just be a normal torch. Save. Let us say we are done. Let's go. Let's reload. Okay, let's give ourselves one of those things. That's not how you do it. It's not how you do it. Function. The give function, please. Thank you. Okay, will it work if I fire this? I'm going to fire it and see if you can guess why that did not work. This is a tricky one, this one, because you might be tempted to go back to the code and go, what, have I made a mistake somewhere? It's not. It's just, what it's doing is it's picking from the first arrow in our hotbar, which happens to be the normal arrow. Not what we want. We can swap them around like that. There we go. Now it's using our arrow. Okay, what about you? Yeah. Nice. That's going to make it so much easier to light up caves. Just stand at the back. And you can finally got a use for coal. So I don't think I used coal for anything. Job done. Let's give it a recipe so players can actually craft them inside the game. So I think for that we will probably want to go over to Misode. Here we are, 1.21. Let's make a shapeless recipe. Who cares? As long as it's got a coal and an arrow in the crafting table. Category, we don't need any of that. Ingredients. We'll just say arrow, add an ingredient. We'll say coal. There we go, job done. We want a result. The result is going to be a tipped arrow. Yeah, we don't need a count. Defaults to 1. Let's give it a name though. Components. Item name. Is that in there somewhere? Yeah, item name. Let's add that. What did we call it? We called it, I think we just called it torch arrow, didn't we? Torch arrow, that'll do. And we need to give it our custom colour as well. So what's that under? Is it potion? Potion contents first, isn't it? Potion contents, yes. Add potion contents. And then potion colour. Can we type? Yes, we can. 5373952. Make sure the colour is the same. Cool. Okay. In fact, actually, I'm going to add one more as well. I'm going to add hide additional tooltip. Add that. There we go. Right, let's Copy that, take it back, go to our recipe, slap it in there, and say save. Let's go back to Minecraft. Let's do a reload. Let's go in there, select that. You might find that if you come here, it's not there because you haven't learnt the recipe. You can just craft it once and you'll learn it, or you can use, is it recipe, give. There we go, you can give them the recipe like that. We're just keeping it simple. We'll just tell people, just say, look, chuck a torch and chuck an arrow and a piece of coal into the crafting table. Let's make 32 of them. Will they stack? No. They didn't stack because this one has the added thing we had, the hide additional tooltip, whereas this one doesn't. So you can see this one says torch arrow, no effects. Well, it does have an effect. The effect is it creates a torch. That's why we added the hide additional tooltip. The reason why it's saying the extra bits is because I've got F3 and H enabled, so advanced tooltips. Now they're disabled. If I look at it now, it literally just says torch arrow. Okay, which was better than torch arrow, no effects. F3H back on again. Cool, we're done. Oh, let's test out our new one, because remember, at the moment we're firing this arrow. Starts here and looks along. So let's get that one on the end. Let's get that one on the end. And that's now the first arrow, so we'll be checking those. Okay, should obviously still work. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Boink, boink. Now you can light up those caves. Stand high up in the air, just fire the arrows around and light the caves up. Nice and simple. Anyway, nice quick one for today. I'll see you soon. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.